Hi, guys. First of all, I want to thank you for joining my masterclass. It's so good to have you here. And you're here because you've asked for some information. You may have clicked on one of my ads and we've had a conversation. Or, you may be somebody that's organically following me and you just said, hey, I want to know a little bit more. And I'm going to guide you through a little bit of a screen presentation, a slide presentation, which is going to give you some more information about what I do, the company that I've decided to partner with, and also the compensation structure, which is the money. That's why we're here. Okay. So just bear with me. I'm going to flick through some slides. Sorry. All right. So what we'll cover today is we're going to talk about the freedom formula, and we'll be sharing the four core pillars to unlock true health and wealth. Okay. Partnering with the right offer. Obviously, we have the right offer here. It's the number one affiliate offer that we chose to partner with, one that allows you to prioritize your health, your wealth through leveraged income. It also means you don't have to stress about creating your own products. I speak to many people and they say, what? I don't have to have my own product. And it's a big no, because we've done all the work for you. We've actually found the company. So, how to generate leads to that offer. And we're going to be teaching you how to build a personal brand using digital marketing strategies to bring in leads from people who want to hear about your offer, of course, and no more chasing people or pestering friends and family. This is so, when I saw this business model 7 years ago now, it blew my mind that I didn't have to, beg people to join my business. Mentorships and community. Community is really important, I think, when building a business. It's really good to have that support structure in place. And so, having communities, there's over 9,500 of us at the moment. I'm sure it's going to grow from here. And that's worldwide, by the way. That's not just here in Australia. And we'll be sharing, how beginning of part of with connecting communities and how you're able to grow your business, but also having that support structure is so important. And then also leverage automation for efficiency. So we'll be giving you a sneak peek into our training and our educational platform. And it's going to have a range of tools. It's going to have sales funnels. It's got a system that's designed simply the approach of maximizing your results. So basically what that means is it works while you're asleep. Okay. So first of all, I want to make a disclaimer, obviously income disclaimer, and no earnings, projections, promises, or representation. Everybody joins this business as an individual. Now we can't tell you you're going to make all this money and you may not. Everybody is different, and it all depends on, how much time and effort that you're prepared to put into the business. And so therefore we can't make, any claims that you're going to be multimillionaire or anything like that, because, it depends on you, and everyone is different. So the freedom formula: true health. Be supported to prioritize your health and wellness and that of your family and your home environment. And also, true wealth is securing your financial future now for the generations to come. So I'll be talking a little bit about that further along when we talk about generations, leaving it to your family, if that's what you choose. Leverage time, create more time and live your life with more choices and flexibility to follow your own passions and your joy, and whatever that may be for you, because we know freedom is very different for everyone. Freedom for me, yes, I love to travel. Yes, I love to have fun and hang out with my friends and my family and do all the cool stuff. But sometimes freedom is just getting up out of bed in the morning when you feel like it. You don't have to rush to the office, and you're just sitting on the couch having a cuppa, daydreaming out the window and just planning your day of what's going to, come ahead for you. That to me is true freedom. And location flexibility. It is so important to have a business model that you can do anywhere in the world. As long as you have access to one of these things, which is your phone, you can actually do this business anywhere in the world. And I have proven that many, many times. So it's so good to have a business that you can travel anywhere. So I'm going to give you a little bit about my story. So my name is Denise, and I'm so grateful to have you here. And thank you for, saying that you want more information. So I got introduced to low ticket MLM. So low ticket means low commissions. I got introduced to that when I was 26, and it was an incredible industry. I'd never seen anything like that before. I had never I didn't know that you could stay at home and make some extra money selling some products, whether it be makeup, skincare, nutritional products, shakes, all that kind of stuff. I didn't know that that industry existed. That was when I was 26. I was pregnant. Sorry, I'd had one child. I needed to lose weight before I got pregnant with my second child. And I discovered a company that it was a weight loss company. And I got started on the products. I started losing weight. I lost a fair bit of weight, and people wanted to know what I was doing. And that's how I fell into the business model. I was with that company for 26 years. I went on to have three children, and they're all grown up now. But I had three children and it was great. I was able to stay home with the kids. My husband worked a full-time job. And so I was at home. I raised my children, myself. They never went into daycare or kinder or anything like that. I was just a stay-at-home mum, and I was just building the business on the side. It also introduced me to personal development. I didn't know what that was. And I was very fortunate that I got introduced to Jim Rohn. If you don't know who Jim Rohn is, he was a legend. Unfortunately, he's no longer here with us. But, go and Google Jim Rohn. All of his stuff is still available to listen to. And it was incredible. It was a great life. I enjoyed what I did. But in the end, I came to the realization that I wasn't making any money anymore. It was too hard. It was a very face-to-face business. I had to go to people's houses, and I joined that business because I wanted time freedom, but it was taking me away from my family. And I actually live 2 hours from the city. So, to go to meetings, I had to go to the city. And in the end, it just got too hard. And as, our children grow and their feet get bigger and they need bigger clothes, I ended up back on the hamster wheel. I got a job and I went and worked in disability for 10 years. And then I switched over into aged care. And I was working in aged care for roughly around 2.5, 3 years. But I turned 50 while I was working in aged care. And I remember it all came flooding back to me when I was 30. I remember saying to my husband, I want to be retired by the time I'm 50. And here I was, I saw no way out. I thought I was going to be working there until I was 70. And because I was actually working with a nurse on this particular day who was 72. And I recall saying to her, why are you still here? And she said, I have to make ends meet with the pension. And I don't have a lot of money in my superannuation. Now that scared me because I thought, is this my life? Is this going to be me? And so, I went searching. My husband needed to have a hip replacement. He wasn't working. I was working all the hours that God could send. And, realistically, I was only allowed to work 76 hours a fortnight or every 2 weeks. And it was hard. And I was bringing home $1,500 a fortnight, which wasn't a lot of money. Luckily, not luckily, but two of my children had left home. And so it was a little bit easier, but it was tough. And I remember saying to my husband, there's got to be something that you can do from home. And that got me searching. And I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't have a product. And that's what I mentioned. Like, I thought, what do I do? Do I buy products and sell it on eBay? And I had no clue. I didn't have any idea. I had 400 friends on Facebook. I had no following. I didn't have Instagram. And I just thought, how can I do this business? How can I find a business is going to suit me, and a business that comes with a product as well, something that I didn't have to invent. And lo and behold, I met a girl in the previous business that I was in, and a woman, sorry, and she actually shared with me, and she said how much money she'd made in a day. And I reached out to her and I had a chat, and she sent me to something to watch very similar to what you're watching now. And it blew my mind when I actually saw it. And it was a no-brainer for me. I decided to give it a go. And I didn't know where that was going to take me. Now, that was nearly 7 years ago. And I didn't know where I was going to end up, but I knew that when I saw this business model, I was excited. And so very much, me, with my hand on my heart, I said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it a go. And I'm so grateful for what I've been able to do. Within 8 months, I was able to quit my job. I now get to travel the world. I have a son that lives in Canada. And, I've just recently been to Canada to see him. And I get to go over there because that's where my granddaughter is and my daughter-in-law. But it's something that I love. I want to see, my goal is obviously is I want to see as many places in the world that I can before I, no longer can do that. And I've still got a lot of time to go. I love what I do, and I just love sharing this opportunity with so many other people because I know how much this business has changed my life, and I get excited because I want it to change yours as well. So, what I recommend is from now on is, just sit there with an open mind, an open heart. Don't cross your arms. Just listen, and let's see if this is for you. And we can, have a chat at the end and see if this is something that you want to align with. And you may have questions, and I'm always here to answer your questions. So that's a little bit about my background. So what does freedom mean to you? And that's what I was talking about. Freedom is very different for everyone. I know so many people that have joined the business that want to travel Australia, and they want to buy a caravan or a camper van, and they want to go traveling Australia, and that's perfectly fine because you can run this business from a van. You can run this business from your car. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're in a tent, you can run it from a tent. As long as you've got access to Wi-Fi and a phone, you can do this business honestly absolutely anywhere in the world. And as I said, I've been able to do that nowhere, no matter where I am. So, where are you right now? This is something that I love to ask is where are you right now? I invite you to take a look at where things are at for you in this current time of your life. Because, rating, I'm going to ask you to rate yourself from a 1 to 10, and 10 being the highest, meaning you wouldn't want to change anything about this area of your life. Now, health is a huge one. If we don't have our health, we don't have anything. It doesn't matter if you're a multi-billionaire. If you don't have your health, then that money is null and void. You can't do a lot with it. So, between 1 and 10, how is your health? I know for me, my health is probably about a 6. I've got to work on my health, losing a few kilos, getting under as I get older, I need to lose a few pounds. And wealth, where are you from a 1 to 10 with your wealth? Also, your time, your family, mindset, 1 to 10 for your mindset. What are you reading every day? What's going in here every day? Because things can, whatever goes in here can change the way you think. Community and contribution and celebration, of course. So there's some of the things that I'd love you to think about. And just, where are you in your life with that? So where do you want to be in the next 12 months? Are you going to be doing the next 12 months what you've just done the last 12 months? Because honestly, for things to change, you have to change. You have to get better at doing different things. And I remember the quote is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is the first sign of insanity. And I love that. That is so true. So where are you going to be in the next 12 months? Where do you want to be? Do you want, you're here for a reason. You're watching this for a reason. So clearly you want something a little bit different in your life. All right, leveraged income versus linear income. So, leveraged income, where the idea is that the time and the effort that you put into a business will give you exponential results in terms of earning. In other words, with leveraged income, the work that you put in once will generate recurring profits, which is, exactly what I'm doing here. Linear income is may keep the bills paid. It's going to be hard to build the future you desire if this is the only source of income. In other words, once you stop working, so would your income. That's a question for you. If you stop working today, if you stop doing what you're doing, so me working when I was working in aged care, if I had a stop, of course the money stops. So this is, linear income. Yes, it pays the bills. Yes, it puts food on the table. But if you don't have, a lot of people have 2 month at the end of their money. And if that's you, then, this is why you're here. So are you earning leveraged or linear income? Do you have a job or do you have some other form of income? And if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to be working until the day you die. And that is a true fact. It absolutely is a true fact. Leverage. Let's talk about the leveraged income model. Partner with an established company, which is partnering with a company that already exists, choosing high ticket versus low ticket products. I'll speak a little bit about that in a minute. Share their products. So you're going to share about an in-demand product on their behalf. Okay, so sharing their products. Automated your system. So you'll have access to a system which is going to do all the heavy lifting for you, which allows you to have more time in your business, and then receive your share. So you're going to receive high profit commissions when a sale is made in your business. So creating your own offer versus affiliating with one. Now, creating your own offer, I always like to use the example of a dress shop. You know, if you were to open a dress shop, say, you're looking at anywhere from, I've spoken to girlfriends that have opened dress shops, you're looking at anywhere from $100,000 to $150,000 to actually open a dress shop. By the time, you know, you've fitted it out, you've paid the rent, you've paid the bond, all the other stuff that goes with it, you've got all the, you know, the power connections and so on. And then you've got, you know, the tradies to come in and fit it out and make it look really cool and nice inside. And then you've got to stock it. So you've got to stock the shop, then you've got to put on some staff. Realistically, you're looking at $150,000 at least, you know, to have a shop where people are going to be attracted to what you're doing. So your own offer, high investments require usually upwards, multiple six figures. That's what I'm talking about. And in many other online businesses, you'll likely have to do everything and you're going to wear all the hats. I did that previously. It takes a lot of time to build a product that works and converts. And so you don't have to do that. And most businesses wait 3 to 5 years before they make before they make a profit. And that is so true. And that's if they last. You know, you see a lot of businesses that open that don't last 5 years. And the reason they're not lasting 5 years is because no one's going into their shop. You know, you spend $150,000, say, on a beautiful shop. You're not guaranteed people are going to come in and buy from you, are you? You know, you're just not. You just don't know. So, you know, it can be a bit of a risk, you know, starting a business like that. And then often working online unless able to invest in high mentorships and costs. Okay. So when you affiliate with one, this is the difference. You've got lower upfront investments. So therefore, you don't have the headaches of stock. You don't have the headaches of staff. You don't have any overheads. So because you're working this basically from anywhere on your phone, you could be at the beach, be at the lake, you could be at home. But you're basically just, all you'll need is Wi-Fi. So, you know, the costs are definitely lower. Access to valuable tools and resources so you can focus on building your business. You're going to be partnering with a product that people already want and need. Profit after 3 to 5 sales instead of 3 to 5 years, which is, you know, generational wealth, and ability to collaborate with like-minded individuals. And as I said, you know, community is so important. So why we partnered with Enagic. Enagic is a company that it offers in the entire health system with four key products that enhances health, unlocks wealth, and protects the environment. Okay. And we've connected that with obviously the generational wealth of unlocking a high, profitable, and fair commission structure that offers generational wealth opportunities for you and your family. All right. So the reason we have partnered with Enagic as a company is, one, they're a 50-year-old company. They celebrated 50 years in 2024 in June. Has a 500-year vision from the founder, Mr. Oshiro, and is part of the Direct Sales Association. We're pioneering in health and wellness, offering products that enhance health, build wealth, and protecting the environment. Kangen water is what this machine produces. It's called Kangen water. It's electrolyzed, reduced water, rich in hydrogen. It restores the body to its optimal state. It's got 60 plus uses for the Kangen water machine, replacing household products, increasing return of investment, and creating an eco-friendly toxin-free home. Excuse me. Sustainable zero waste. So products lasting 25 years, 20 years plus, but I've spoken to people that have had their machine for nearly 30 years, which is incredible. So it's reducing plastics in the ocean, obviously. And it's, plastics is a massive pandemic right now. Everything comes in plastic. So this is the cool part about having one of these machines in your house. You can use it for cleaning your benches. So it's got what we call 2.5. It has 2.5, which you can use as a cleaning product. You can use it to soak your fruits and vegetables, get all the pesticides and the chemicals off your fruits and vegetables, because nobody wants to be eating that. We're not designed to eat that. So that's really important. But the machine has so many different options that you can use. And as I said, it's got 60 plus. It's award-winning Japanese water technology, known as also EMF protection, with their new home device, which I'll talk about. Market opportunity, there's only 3 million Kangen water machines sold worldwide, meaning this is far from a saturated market. An income legacy, partnering with Enagic allows you to will your income to your family. So that is possible with generational wealth, and also global growth with expanding offices in new areas. So these are the 4 products that we suggest you get started with. I'm just going to have a sip of my Kangen water. All this talking makes you dry. So these are the 4 products that we actually suggest you get started with. The K8, which I love. This is my favorite product. It's the flagship ionizer from Enagic. It produces antioxidant-rich water in 5 different pHs, from 2.5 acidic water to disinfectant to beauty water, drinking water, and even degreasing, which is 11.5. 11.5 is the one that I just said, you soak your fruits and your vegetables in it, and it actually breaks it down. And it's so, we had some apples and we were soaking the apples in it. And when we tipped the water out, the water was a little bit discolored. But when you run your finger around the inside of the bowl, it was waxy, it was sticky. It was really interesting to see, and that actually come off the apples. So we always, when I do my grocery shopping, I put everything in a big bowl and I soak them in the 11.5, because I don't want to be eating chemicals. I just don't. In Australia, they actually spray apples and pears and stuff like that every 10 days. And obviously, they have to use an oil base because the rain's going to wash it off, and it obviously stops the bugs eating. Excuse me. But, the water will actually remove it. 11.5 also, I use it as a stain remover on my clothes. I use it to clean the oven. As I said, it cuts through grease, so that's perfect. 2.5 is a product so that when you change to 2.5, you can actually clean your whole house. So it smells very bleachy when it comes through, but the machine does all of this. It's such a very, very clever design machine, and you can see why it's so good. It's got beauty water, so a lot of, us women, we tend to use, I put it in a little spray bottle, have it in my handbag. In the summer especially, it's so refreshing. But our skin is the largest organ, so it's going to be absorbing all this water, which is amazing. Then we have the Enespa, which is an in-home spa experience shower attachment. If you have two bathrooms, I've got 2 bathrooms. I've got 2 of these. I've got 1 in each of my bathrooms, because it takes the chlorine out of the water, and so does the K8. It actually removes the chlorine out of the water, so your skin is soft. So it's great for people that suffer with eczema and psoriasis and skin conditions and itchiness and whatever. It's great for that. People have amazing results having a shower in it. It also, it's got a charcoal filter in it, but it also has minerals in it. And so it puts the minerals back into the water. And everyone says when they shower in it, their body feels really clean and soft, and their hair especially. So it's beautiful. Then we have the M Guard, and the M Guard is a very new product that we have here. which is an environment harmonizer targeting high frequency electromagnet noise radiation of up to 1 gigahertz. It defends your family and loved ones against invisible electromagnet disturbances. So have a think about how many TVs do you have in your house? How many mobile phones? Do you have an air fryer? Do you have a Thermomix? How many laptops, iPads, all of the electronics you have in your home, you're actually surrounded by radiation. All of them, like especially microwaves and stuff like that. Excuse me. What the MGuard does is you plug it in, you turn it on, and it actually has a 4 meter radius around you. I know people with electric cars are buying them because they're putting them in their cars, and also people that work in offices that are surrounded by computers. You know, some people are in an office and there's 20 or 30 people in the office, and you can take the MGuard with you. It's not a very big product, very light, very portable, and you can take it to the office and you can have it sitting on your desk, and it has that 4 meter radius around you that's going to give you full protection. Such a cool device. Then we have the Ukon, which is chemically free turmeric, which is it's a powerful antioxidant. It's got antibacterial, anti-inflammatory properties, available in tea, soap, capsule, supplements. I take the supplements, I drink the tea, and I also bathe in the soap, and I love it. It's just such a great product. And I know some people in my team especially had great results with, you know, pain problems, knee problems, ankle problems using the Ukon because it's got that anti-inflammatory properties, and it's a really beautiful product. So unlocking true wealth with this strategy now, as you can see, this is our main one. We call this the quad strategy. And what it is getting these 4 products for yourself, for your home, because it's the whole kit and caboodle. So it's getting started with the Anespa and 1 MGuard and 1 of the K8s and the Ukon turmeric. Now, if you get started that way, you're going to immediately get $654 commission back on your own purchase. All right. So then if you go on and buy, so people underneath you, people do what you do, they're going to get started with a quad. So your first 5 quad sales is going to pay you $17,534 in commission. So that's not 500 people joining you. That's just 5 people joining you in the business. They see what you see. They love it. They want to get the products and they're ready to get started, and you're going to make that commission. Now, the next 6 quads, so that's another 6 people, so 11 people in total, is going to pay you $47,802. Now, let me ask you, for me personally, in my job, I was bringing home roughly around $40,000 a year. Here, all I needed was 11 people to come and join me in the business, which is going to pay you nearly $50,000 a year. You can't get this kind of money anywhere else. Trust me. I have looked, I have done my research before I joined the business. I have seen lots of, strategies, and this just is the best I've ever seen. Another 10 sales on top of that. So that's another 10 people. So 21 people in total purchasing a quad underneath you, get you to what we call the 6A level, but also you're going to make $100,000 commission. Who can do that? Anyone can do this business. As I said to you, I had no skills. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand, but I've been able to make this work. All right. So just some numbers, like a look at the numbers. So you're getting, somebody joined you in the business and they just say, hey, look, I just want 1 of the K8s. If you're at the 1A position, you're going to make $400 per machine. If you're at the 2A level, obviously it's double, $800. 3A, $1,200. It just goes up, At the 6A level, which is where I am, is $2,400. So anybody that joins me in the business, that's the commission that you can make on the sales. Then we have the quad, which is the 4 products that I spoke about. This is the way most people are getting started in the business, right? So we got the quad, making anywhere from $784. So that's 1 Anespa, 1 K8, 1 MGuard, 1 Ukon. $784 all the way down to $4,704 commission. The next one is, we call this the fast track strategy. And some people are getting started with the fast track strategy because, one, they've got two bathrooms, so they want the 2K so 2 Anespas, or they're going to use the 2K8s because they want to have one as a loan machine. They're actually lending it out and letting people, trial the product. And then obviously there's the 2 M guards, and you can have one in either end of the house. You can put them in bedrooms. You can actually use these absolutely anywhere. So the fast track commission plan for 1 Anespa, 1 K8, M guard ×2, and the Ukon, anywhere from $918 down to $5,508. The fast track commission plan, which is 2 Anespas, 1 K8, 1 M guard, and the Ukon, is anywhere from $974 all the way down to $5,844. And then you have the fast track, which is a commission plan of 2 K8s, 1 M guard, 1 Anespa, 1 Ukon, ranging anywhere from $1,184 commission all the way down to $7,104. Can you see here how easy it is to get you out of your job, or if that's what you wish, or to make some extra income on the side? This is how I was able to leave my job. So, if you can show me anything better than this, then, show me, because it's the most incredible compensation plan I've ever seen. All right, so the pathway to $1 million. So, you can earn, I'll actually work up. So I'm going to go the opposite way. So 15 quads per sale a year. That's 2 quad sales per month. One quad sale per week is going to pay you $100,000. All right. To get we'll go 250. 250 is 37 quad sales per year, 3 quad sales per month. One quad sale per week, roughly, is going to pay you $250,000. Then you've got 500K, so 75 quads sales per year, 6 quad sales per month, 2 quad sales per week is going to pay you $500,000. Unbelievable. All right, and then let's go for the big one. We're going to go $1 million. So that's 140 quad sales per year, 13 quad sales per month, and 3 quad sales per week. Incredible. That is going to pay you $1 million. Like, who doesn't want that? And the pathway to generational wealth, which is what I spoke about a little bit earlier, is, being able to hand this down to your family, to your children. And you know what? If you don't have any kids, you can hand this money down to whoever you like. If it could be the church, it could be animal sanctuaries. It's your choice where you leave the money, and you can have this all set up and have it all ready to will when we all decide to leave this earth. So the first title bonus is a $300 bonus. So when you've done your first 6A level, which is 101 total sales, that's where you're going to make, before I said 21 quads. 21 quads is going to get you the 6A, which is therefore you're going to get this is in US dollars. So it's around $4,000 in Australian, 3,000 US. You're going to get that as a bonus on top, plus you're going to get higher education level training at that level. Then you come down to 6A2, which is where I am. I'm at the 6A2 level. And then we'll go over to where the circle is surrounded, which is the 6A2-3. This is where it's creating generational wealth. This is where the company, you get a $25,000 bonus, and you're going to get the bare minimum of 5,000 US per month for the rest of your life. Once you get to we call it the dashes. So once you get to -3, then this is where the company will start paying you extra bonuses and everything on top, which is crazy money. But 5,000 is just the bare minimum, okay? And it goes all the way down to -8, so 6A2-8, which is an $800,000 bonus, $80,000 a month for the rest of your life. So it's just an incredible compensation structure, and it's something that a lot of people are jumping on board because obviously they want the legacy income, generational income that they can hand it down to family. But also, once you're earning, I think in Australia it's about 7,500 a month. You've got that coming in regular, plus all the other stuff that's coming in. You can be living really comfortably. And this is where you can, if you want to, take your foot off the pedal and you can just slow down a little bit with your business and you're growing. But, it's incredible. We've actually got people here in Australia within our community that are already at this level. And it's so cool to see as well. All right. So, taking a look at MLM versus how we create leverage income. Now, I said in the very beginning that I was in a traditional MLM business that is still around today. But, the reason I switched is because of what I saw here. So in traditional MLM, now I'm going to name some of the companies. You may not know who they are. Could be, Tupperware, could be Arbonne, could be Herbalife, Isogenics. They're your low ticket models. Nothing against them. They're all great businesses. It's just, I chose not to go down that path again. So with those companies, yes, you have to have a monthly quota. With us, there are no monthly quotas, okay? Losing rank if you don't perform. I used to lose rank all the time and then I'd have to work my way up. Here, you never lose rank. If you get to 5A and you say, I'm having a month off or I'm having 6 months off or whatever it may be, you come back into the business, you're still at 5A. You have not dropped your rank. Also, with low ticket companies, you're earning anywhere from $20 to $150 per sale. And for me, I worked out when I was with that other company, I needed at least 300 customers per month to actually make a $10,000 month. That never happened. And there was no way that I could look after 300 people every single month. Here, I've just shown you the compensation plan, earning anywhere from $400 to, $7,000. Regular product auto ship, we don't have that. We have optional auto ship for growth, but that's a different level. So, but we don't have it that normally. So low ticket versus high ticket, that's us. Low ticket companies, they don't have legacy income or generational income. We have general wealth building, licensing fees, minimums. Yes, there are licensing fees. I remember I used to get an email every August to pay my membership to be part of the company. And here you don't have that. It's a once-off investment. You do not have to do that again. And that's the difference, that's a big difference. And also the difference with low ticket MLM, it's recruiting. It's recruiting people. We're here, it's attraction marketing. That's what I love. I attract people to me because they want to do this. They actually, they're excited and they want to get started in an online business. How do we make sales? So first of all, it's social media plus education plus automation and duplication. So some of the ways that we make our sales is share the offer organically or through paid advertising. I do both. I do paid advertising, which is how I've built my business, and then also through organic. Organic means it's people that are following you on your social media platform. They want to know what you're doing and they ask, for help. And hey, can you share something with me? What is it you actually do? That's an organic following. So you're inviting people to watch a free masterclass. So something very similar to this. You're going to be booking in a call with our team. And this is the really cool part. You do not have to do your own sales calls. So we actually have a sales team. I actually do my own sales calls, but we have a sales team that actually take care of everything for us. So it's so cool how that was another thing that really attracted me to this business model, is because in the other one I wore all the hats. I was the sales girl, I was the shake girl, I was the party girl, I was all of that. But here I get to be me on social media. People want to know what I'm doing, and I then plug them into our sales team after they've watched something like this. Invest in your own wellness products. I've spoken about that. And then also activating your own distributor ID. So the reason you have to get started with at least one product is because it comes with an ID number. And that ID is your affiliate link to Enagic as a company. So what that actually means is you're going to be able to, it's like your own license to build the business. And you could say, you could find somebody in Adelaide that wants to get started in the business. They have their own ID number, but from Adelaide, it could springboard into New Zealand. It could go to Canada. It could go to England. And what an Magic can do is they can actually track your income by your ID number. And so that's why you have to get started with at least one product. But obviously speak to the person that, got you into this, watching this webinar. Launching your business and receiving a mentorship inside the academy, which is so cool because this is a stepping stone to help you build your business. So how and why we automate our sales. Making sales 24/7 and using a system that does all the heavy lifting so you don't have to. With systems in place, you can make sales whilst you're offline. So, you could be out with the kids or out with the grandkids and having a great time, having fun with them, and your business is still working while you're not. And that's the beautiful part because the system takes care of everything for you. It's got time flexibility. Without automation and systems, you have no time leverage that allows you to do what you want when you want. It's a no-brainer. Let systems work for you. Systems that work for you in the background are vital for a business you can scale. And then sales calls are done for you, which I've spoken about. Sales calls, you don't have to learn how to do the sales calls until you're comfortable, into your business. And that could be 6 months, could be 12 months, could be 3, 4, 5 years, whatever it is. It's your choice. But you don't have to do your own sales calls. Introducing the academy. So you've heard me speak about it, leading an educational platform. It's honestly, this platform has got so much information, so much value, and you are going to absolutely love it. It's designed to give you all the tools and the resources to become the most successful Enagic distributor. Inside the platform, you're going to get access to our digital specialist team, customer sales pages, done for you webinars. So you don't even have to create your own webinars. We've got them already. Self-paced courses, exclusive masterclasses, unrivaled mentorships, individual leading experts that are leading the way in the industry, live and in-person events, and successful pathways. So it's all wrapped up in one little place, which is incredible. I'd be lost without it, honestly. So a sneak peek inside, from a high impact, like a momentum mastermind, to deep dive skill sets into the masterclass. We bring you the world-class training from the industry leaders. So what I love about this platform is it's not just people that are in the business already. We actually bring people from the outside and bring them in. So somebody, say, is an expert and a guru with Instagram, and he'll come in and we've had people come in and do trainings like that. We've had people come and train us from the outside on AI. That's the way that we're going. Other people talking about your mindset and things like that, which is really incredible. So Momentum is our signature event. Momentum Masterminds bring together thoughts, leadership, and top trainers for an unforgettable virtual experience of learning. It's growth, and it's also breakthrough results. Masterclasses, you'll learn inside strategies from experts in our 5 skill sets to success in our business: sales, marketing, leadership, mindset, and money. Then we've got courses. Our wide range of courses are tailored to help you mastermind foundational skills to build a thriving online business. Each course is designed to move you closer to your goal with practical tools and accountable insights. Okay, so that's just a sneak peek. As a TFE, so the Freedom Era, TFE stands for the Freedom Era. This is all yours for less than a coffee a day. You go and buy a coffee a day. What are they now? $7, $7.50 sometimes. Depends on where you go. But yeah, I think you can have this for less than a coffee a day. And yeah, it's also a really great platform to train you and support you in everything that you need. It's got the whole lot. So here's a look at what you get next, which is step 1 is book a discovery call. So your discovery call after watching this, I'm going to suggest that you book a call with me, and we're going to jump on the phone and we're going to have a quick chat. Okay, so it's This is, you're going to book your discovery call, you're going to complete the discovery process, and then also you're going to get started in the business. And we're going to show you how to do that. So joining a global community of like-minded change makers, which is us. I'm actually in this photo somewhere up the back. It was a great event. It was Royal Pines, I believe. So there you go. I'd like to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my presentation. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside. I'm going to be dropping my link so you can actually book in a Calendly. It's a Calendly link. You can actually book in a call with me personally, and let's just have a chat. It's a no obligation chat. Let's just have a chat and see if this is something that I can help you with. You may not be for us, may not be for you, but if we don't have that chat, then we never know. So I know you've probably loved everything that you've just seen, everything that you've just watched, and I do look forward to seeing you on the inside. So have a beautiful day, everybody, wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.